6 mile. Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 21 for I-10 East, I-10 West towards San Bernardino, Los Angeles.
Hey! Trying to get back into the podcasting mojo. Having a hard time. Because I moved. And my entire place is in utter disarray. Disarray. But I have a really lovely view. I'm dying to show you guys. I would turn the camera around, but would that be weird? Who cares? You're seeing all this, so what? Let's go. Aw, so pretty. Did you see the birdies? I have birds outside my window, blue jays, all kinds of things. And this cool little plant that I just bought myself. And then there's a whole bunch of other plants down there that I brought from home. Okay, so that's my webcam right now. And basically I'm trying to figure out where everything's gonna go. I literally don't have a couch in here yet. My dressers are a complete mess. I think the couch is gonna go there. The TV is over there. I'm basically going to be in the living room podcasting while my husband's trying to watch TV or playing a video game. This is not going to work out very well. I was trying to get set up in the bedroom so that, because we only have one room right now, so that he could, hang out in the living room and do his thing while I privately podcast in my bedroom. But I don't think it's going to work out. Oh, also, I cut my hair again a little bit more than before, and it's not styled right now, and there's a cat. Oh, and bugs. Did I mention the bugs? There are so many bugs here. I live in Upland now. Should I be telling people that? I don't know, but whatever. I live in Upland now, and my commute is long, and things are hard, and it's far from work, and I'm gonna have to do so much and change so many things, and the place that we're in is so small it doesn't fit all our stuff, and I'm not gonna get into why we had to move, but it was an ordeal. It was a thing, and there were reasons, and there were good ones, like mold and asthma and other things. So here we are in Upland, and I'm like fighting insects every single day. I don't know. I have so much yarn. I didn't know I had that much yarn, you guys. I have so much yarn. It is unbelievable. I had to take all my yarn out from both those things. I had to put both those dresser units or whatever you call them in the living room because we don't have space. We don't have a spare room. So I had to consolidate all my rooms, put everything together in one tiny little place. And I couldn't. Of course you can't. You can't do that. So I left a lot of my old and ugly furniture behind, things that I don't need, and I got rid of it. Everything else I fit into the carport over there, yonder, around the corner. And it's an open air carport, but at least it's got a roof, and there's a little shack, and I put a bunch of stuff in there. And so there's just like a ton of things that we're going to have to shift around and change. And so I still haven't gotten my refrigerator in the kitchen. So we're having to go into the carport to get like our milk and stuff because it's just my husband, and my husband's injured and he can't move anything on his own. So I have to wait to get help, to have somebody help me move the refrigerator into the house. Also, the refrigerator doesn't fit, so we almost had to take off the door, but we didn't because thank God. And some smart guy told us that we should just open the door to the refrigerator and spin wheel it indoors, just kind of, finagle it in. So now I have to wait for my brother-in-law to come and help me and do that. Hopefully he will, which, by the way, none of this would have happened without my brother-in-law in the first place, who we swore we weren't going to need. Like, no, please don't offer your services. Thank you so much, brother-in-law. You are awesome and amazing. We are going to be just fine moving a 2-bedroom, 2-car garage house, apartment thing on our own, with both of us being a little broken. So, yeah, he came and he helped us and he rescued us, and it was awesome. And I also wouldn't have this place without my sister, because she's very resourceful. And while I was off working and my husband running around like a chicken with his head cut off because nobody knew what to do, my sister found me an apartment twice, by the way. I'm not going to get into it. On why we didn't get the first apartment. But I will one day when I'm not so mad anymore. So, what else? Oh, God. So much yarn. All that stuff that goes back in those things, which is full of junk right now, is just piled high right next to me. Piled high in bags and boxes. And I know there's stuff that I still haven't even found, and stuff that I probably put away in the carport that I'm hoping I will find one day. So far, everybody is kind of still mad at me that we had to move, except for her and Salem. Everybody else is still pretty mad. The bunnies are kind of adjusting. They are in a cage while indoors, and they have a nice play area in the back that they are let loose in for at least 6 hours a day, maybe not as many hours as they would like, but it is kind of cold and windy and there are a lot of bugs out there, so we can't be babysitting, bunny sitting outside for 6 hours at a time. So we're kind of taking a bit of a risk when we leave them out there and we come back inside to get stuff done. And I mean, this, you couldn't walk in here a little while ago. You literally could not walk in here. It's still a mess, but we're exhausted, and this is like the best that we could do right now. And I feel like we should have done a lot more. It's been a week almost, but I have to work. So what else? So the bunnies, they're kind of forgiving us, but the only one that isn't forgiving us at all is Saren. She's kind of starting to come out a little bit more, but she's pretty much running away from me every second she gets. I think she kind of has started to let it go. It's been a week. She's kind of started to let it go, because she does her traditional thing of invading my bathroom space the second I sit down. And so she came in, remembered that she hates me, and went back and didn't go out, just sat there. Sat. And I called her, and she just kind of, and that was it. She just sat there like a sentinel, like a poop sentinel. Right there. Awesome kitty. Oh, she is the biggest one. And I was really nervous about moving our apartment. So with all these animals. So buns got put away into their cage, and cats had to get put into their boxes, their individual carry-on boxes, pet carriers. And we got a special one for Slinky Salem. Slinky Salem is the slinky puss. She's the slinkiest puss ever. So skinny and slinky and slinky and slinky. And so she got the small box. She's fine. She's the oldest, but the slinkiest, and got the smallest box. Artemis, she's medium. She's fine. Serendipity, Saren for short, is a big fat cat, kind of like a Burmese something or another mix. And she is the baby. She is way younger than the other ones. probably not more than 5-6 years. Nathan says probably more. Could be more. I don't remember. I don't remember anybody's birthdays. But she's big. And I literally had to like shove her butt into the box. So that didn't go over very well at all. Other than that, we all made it. We're all here. And we're all being attacked by very large insects. I am literally just a couple of blocks away from Route 66. Right up there is Foothill Boulevard, aka Route 66. Like the song. And it is that cool. Because I feel like I'm in a country dirt road. There's dirt road in front of me. And asphalty, crumbly pavement and little rocks everywhere. And this giant yard and a bit of a yard in the back, but everything is dry and really needs grass and it's dusty and did I mention the bugs? Really? A lot of bugs. But so here I am in this little kind of mountainy country-ish type setting, and just over there is like city. You drive down the street, Route 66, there's all kinds of stuff. We have a Sprouts and CVS and Popeyes and KFC and McDonald's and Wendy's and Starbucks, and I mean, crazy amount of stuff. You drive down a couple of blocks down and we have sushi everywhere, which is absolutely the best. I am like in heaven. I'm so comfortable here. And not far from here, maybe 10 minutes from here, is a downtown Upland or uptown Upland, whatever. There's a metro station right there and all kinds of little shops that we've already been to, where I got my extra haircut. Kind of just had some of the weight taken off of my hair so I didn't look like I had a helmet on. I looked like Darth Vader. My hair was growing that much and I was like doing with those. It was really bad. Also, I'll have a surprise for you guys later on. It's about my husband, but I'll surprise you. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this because I look like hell, I feel like hell, and everything is hell right now. But whatever. Very soon I will get back into my knitting mojo and I will just get back into the swing of things, you guys. It is bananas right now. I don't even know where any of my yarn is at. We had to buy another stove and a dryer. We were lucky enough to have literally 3 washing machines sitting in my tiny apartment back home, back in over there in LA. And one of them was leaking, the other one was just extra, and I think it's in the carport, and the other one got connected. So far so good, knock on wood. They're old and yucky, but since they're outdoors, who cares? Did I mention the bugs? There are really a lot of bugs here. I'm having to battle with earwigs right now. Earwigs. It's like a bad earwig place. And it makes me extremely nervous because they look really gross. But, they're just earwigs. But the problem with the earwigs is that they like nice, warm, safe, cuddly places, which include your ears. And it's not an old wives' tale. You're not going to get bitten by them. They're not going to pinch you. It's just that they do like warm places and they do crawl into your ears. Heck, I'm sure if you left your mouth open long enough, it would crawl in there. And if you've got a major infestation like I do, it's not horrible infestation. It's just they are like buck wild. They've overrun the outside of this place. So every time I open the doors, there's like a little effort trying to get into my apartment. And I found a few in the apartment, which is just not good. I haven't even put my bed up yet, so I'm terrified. My sister called me a few weeks ago, screaming that she had one in her ear, and her husband didn't believe her, and she woke up in the middle of the night and she like had to take it out of her ear with, tweezers. So, that is an issue. I was battling with them the other day, yesterday or the day before. No, it was yesterday. No, it was the day before. Sorry. When I was watering the outside, I'm trying to plant some grass, and it was a nightmare. Like crawling up your wall, trying to get away from all the water. And then I found a bunch of nests. So then I went to war with like vinegar and detergent and water. And I just sprayed the heck out of them. I don't know what that did. Probably mostly drowned them, but water wasn't doing it. So maybe the soap and the water and the vinegar kind of did. Maybe. I don't know. But that's pretty much all I had on hand. I came unprepared. When you move into a new place anywhere in Los Angeles, and I'm not technically in Los Angeles anymore, I'm in San Bernardino County. When you move, I don't know if this is rule of thumb anywhere, but I buy combat discs. Don't wait to get to your place and find that you have an infestation and that you have to deal with it. No. Go in armed. But I expect that where I lived. And since I came over here, I didn't expect that. And no, I don't have roaches. No, because we have earwigs. So many. And crane flies. Oh my God, the crane flies are massive out here. Moths are pretty big out here as well. And today, the latest creepster was an awesome giant carpenter bee. Oh, I have the chills. You guys. I don't know what to do with insects. The man that came to help us, I'm going to stop this really soon. The man that came to help us to install a air conditioning unit, it was already there. He was fixing it, and he just came out of nowhere, and he was here when I got home. And so he's in and out of the house, leaving the door open, which I specifically told my husband not to do anymore, because since the crane fly incident, when I was literally like this with all those crane flies, like, oh my God, please do it. Trying to get them out of the house, because I'm not gonna sit there swatting all these these crane flies. It's so sad. They're harmless. So whatever, that was another incident. So this man is outside with this like bzz, bzz, thing. What is that thing to putting nails? A drill. And he takes this drill and he's like, you want me to help you get this thing out of your house? It was in the windowsill and it was buzzing up against the screen, and we had it trapped in the windowsill. Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And he goes on the other side where the screen is at, picks up his drill, and he's like, you want me to get it? I was like, no. Ew. Number one, not because, oh, poor little bee. No, it was like this big. No. I do not want to clean up that carcass. That's a big carcass. Oh, whatever the case, I caught it. I took care of it, glass and little piece of cardboard, and I let it off into the earth. We need our bees, guys. I don't care what kind of bees they are. We need them. Don't kill them. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. So husband's home. I don't want to deal with him right now, and I don't want him to see me podcasting when I'm like in such disarray. So I'm gonna cut this short, guys, and I will have some sort of update very soon, or at least something once I get situated. My internet's coming in tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be better than it was before. We'll be on fiber optics finally, and maybe that'll make a podcasting difference. In the meantime, my streaming is on hold because I have no service up in Upland. Sorry. We'll figure things out eventually. All right. That is it. Say goodbye, Artemis. Bye-bye. Oh.
He's gonna have a baby.
I hate you.
So excited.
Actually, you know, if you maintain it, but it comes in patches.
Yeah, it doesn't maintain. That's the problem.
Yeah. It looks unruly.
It is so unruly that it's just wrong. Look at that. I hate you. You can see you again. Finally! This is the most awesome thing ever! Yes, I'm really super happy that we found it. We came up the mountain. I'm going to try and vlog this later. But yeah, we came up to the mountain. We're at the foot, literally at the foothills, right on Mount Baldy.
This is not rock slide area. We could die.
We are in peril.
Yeah, those things don't die. Come down.
Look at that. We are in peril.
That's how those things got down there.
It's pretty impressive out here. I'll try and see if I can do some better shooting one of these days. Maybe I'll come do a vlog in the wild.
We'll do a fishing vlog.
Oh my god. I'm at a river. doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Mama,